Hey, welcome to another episode of Dad Reads, Little Kids Edition. Today we're going to read If I Ran the Rainforest. This one's by Bonnie Worth and illustrated by Aristides Ruiz. So, if you have this book, you can go ahead and read along with. If not, you can just enjoy the story. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm the cat in the hat, and it's time that we get to go to a place that is steamy and wet. It is a rainforest. The reason is clear. About 100 inches of rainfall every year. Down at the equator, I'll show it to you. Your mother won't mind very much if I do. To a tropical rainforest, off we will go. There are 3 kinds I think you should know. The seasonal kind has months that are dry. A cloud rainforest sits 3,000 feet high. A mangrove rainforest grows on the coast. Rain falls on the tropical rainforest most. Dear Sally and Dick, for your information, the reason it's rainy is called transpiration. Plants lose water through pores in their leaves. Warm, wet air rises into the sky. Wet air cools and forms rain clouds. Plants soak up rain through their roots. A rainforest has 4 floors, you might say. We'll visit each one, so please step this way. My umbrella vader will give the best view. To the uppermost floor, it will take me and you. Emergence is the word that we use to call these trees that grow up 300 feet tall. They might be quite tall, but I'm here to report their roots don't go deep, but they still need support. Buttress roots grow above like a fan to keep trees from falling. That is nature's plan. Who makes their home here? Those who like heights best. An eagle named Harpy here makes her nest. This gaggle of parrots of colorful hue are macaws of scarlet and yellow and blue. Now will we go down to the floor number 3, where lower tree tops form the green canopy. It keeps rain and sun off the floor down below. It's also the place where the epiphytes grow. These plants have roots that hang here and there. They suck up the moisture right out of the air. The canopy is the most crowded of spots. Here monkeys and tree frogs and birds can eat lots of fruits, nuts, and bugs, and the nectar of flowers. It is noisy round here, and it's busy all hours. Howler monkeys, lianas, sloths, tree frog, orchids, toucans. Some animals here I have just found live their whole lives without touching the ground. Red-eyed tree frogs. The wet leaves are slippery, movement is tricky, and that's why their toes and fingers are sticky. In the canopy hark the hummingbirds hum, 200 kinds, that's quite a large sum. This little bird helps the flowers to grow because pollen sticks to its body, and so, when the pollen gets brushed from his feet and his head, it can cause the pollen to scatter and spread. The hummingbird sips at the nectar from blooms. From flower to flower it flits and zooms. Pitcher plants. This plant gives an insect a most deadly ride. It slips when it sips, and it gets trapped inside. Strangle fig. If this plant can't root, it will grow on another. The vines twine and squeeze, and then finally smother. The understory is the next stop, floor 2. I'm afraid not much sun can make its way through. These vines and ferns grow where it's dim and it's hot. Spider monkeys live here, and a wild ocelot. Camouflage is the word to describe a design that makes things blend in so they're hard to find. Find the 6 hidden things and you'll win a prize. The sure way to win is to sharpen your eyes. Can you find the 6 things here? There's a sloth, a snake, it's an insect, a moth, a lizard, and birds. Last stop, the first floor. The doors open wide, and when we look out, it is quite dark outside. Is anyone home? At first you'd say not. There's mostly leaf litter, dead plants, and some rot. But jaguars prowl, snakes slick and they slither, insects and spiders creep yon and hither. Now look even closer and you will find among the life here is our own humankind. For thousands of years we've lived here unharmed. They've hunted and some of them have even farmed. They know where to find the food for a meal. They know which plants poison. They know which plants heal. You see, all 4 floors. You've seen all 4 floors. See if you can list them. These 4 floors make up the complete ecosystem. But something has happened within recent years, a thing that is going to drive me to tears. Millions of acres of land every year are cut down for reasons too long to list here. If I ran the rainforest, you know what I would do? I'd make a few changes. That's just what I'd do. You can see all the animals. You got the howler monkey, harpy eagle, ocelot, kinkajous, jaguar, snakes, the macaws, harpy eagle, eaglets, spider monkey, toucans, sloths, and native human. I'd say chop somewhere else, people. Leave us these trees. Don't cut them down. The end. So what did you think the Cat in the Hat's worried about with the rainforest? And do you think there's anything that you could do to help? I want to thank you for reading this with me, listening to the stories I read. I enjoy reading to you guys, and I hope you enjoy it too. And if you do, please like and subscribe to my channel so you can get more books that I read to you. This book is dedicated to all of you out there trying to learn to read, trying to teach somebody to read, who just enjoy reading in general. And I thank you for joining me.